Have you ever felt it? That gut-wrenching twist when the one person you desperately want attention from acts like you don't exist? The silence is deafening. The glance, or lack thereof, a cold dagger. You feel a pang of inadequacy, a burning question, what's wrong with me? It's a universal human ache, a wound to our ego, our self-worth. And in that moment, our instincts scream, chase, plead, demand. But what if I told you that doing the opposite isn't just a strategy, but a path to profound inner strength, rooted in ancient wisdom? Today, we're not just talking about getting her attention. We're talking about your power. We're talking about turning rejection into redirection. We're talking about Stoicism. And by the end of this video, you won't just know how to react when a woman ignores you. You'll understand why it's the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. Stay tuned, because this isn't about manipulation, it's about liberation. Let's be brutally honest. Being ignored stings. It doesn't matter how confident you are, how successful, how charming. When someone you're interested in, or even just someone you're trying to connect with, gives you the cold shoulder, it hits a primal nerve. We're social creatures. We crave connection, validation. And when that craving is unmet, our minds go to dark places. Am I not good enough? Did I say something wrong? Is there someone else? It triggers insecurity, anxiety, even anger. It makes us want to do something, anything, to bridge that gap, to prove our worth. And that's where most people fall into the trap. The desperate texts, the accidental run-ins, the over-explaining, the relentless pursuit. But here's the harsh truth. These actions rarely work. In fact, they often push her further away. They signal desperation, not desirability. They betray your inner peace. So what's the alternative? How do you respond not just effectively, but with dignity? The answer lies in a philosophy born over 2 millennia ago, Stoicism. Now, before you picture old men in togas, understand this. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming a robot. It's about mastering your inner world, understanding what you can control, and accepting what you cannot. It's about cultivating an unshakable sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on anyone else's approval. The core tenet of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. You control your thoughts, your actions, your reactions. You do not control how others perceive you, how they feel, or whether they choose to engage with you. This is a monumental shift in perspective. When a woman ignores you, you might think you need to change her mind, influence her behavior. But a Stoic understands, her actions are outside your sphere of control. Your reaction, however, your inner state, that is entirely within your power. And this understanding is where your true strength lies. The Stoic response, Part 1, Mastering Your Inner Game, Actionable Advice and Empowerment. So, when she ignores you, what do? The first, most crucial step isn't external. It's internal. Acknowledge the emotion, don't be ruled by it. It's okay to feel hurt, frustrated, disappointed. Stoics weren't emotionless. They simply recognized that emotions are fleeting and can lead us astray if we let them take the wheel. Feel the sting, acknowledge it, and then consciously choose not to dwell. Remind yourself, this feeling will pass. Her actions are not a reflection of my inherent worth. This is the first act of self-mastery. Focus on your virtue, not her validation. Instead of asking, what does she think of me? Ask, am I living according to my values? Am I being the best version of myself? Stoicism teaches us that true happiness, or eudaimonia, comes from living virtuously, with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. When you focus on cultivating these qualities, you become intrinsically attractive, not because you're trying to be, but because you are. Her attention becomes a bonus, not a necessity. Practice indifference to preferred externals in Stoicism. Certain things are preferred indifference. Her attention, a relationship, validation. These are good to have, but not essential for your well-being. If they come, great. If they don't, your peace remains undisturbed. This isn't about not caring. It's about not needing these things for your happiness. It's about being content with your own company, your own progress. Engage in self-reflection, not self-pity. Use this moment not to wallow, but to grow. Ask yourself, is there anything I can genuinely improve about myself? Am I pursuing worthy goals? Am I neglecting my own development? This isn't about blaming yourself, but about continuous self-improvement. And here's the secret. That is the most attractive quality of all. A man relentlessly committed to his own growth. The Stoic response, Part 2. The power of action and distance. Now, let's talk about the external. What actions do you take? Paradoxically, the most powerful action is often non-action, or rather, redirected action. Respect her space and silence if she ignores you. Respect it. Chasing sends a clear message. My happiness depends on you, and I don't respect your boundaries. A Stoic understands that you cannot force connection. If she's not engaging, step back. Not in anger, not in petulance, but with calm understanding. Give her the space. And more importantly, give yourself the space to reinvest in your life. This is critical. When your focus shifts from her to you, your life flourishes. Dive into your passions. Focus on your career. Spend time with friends and family who do appreciate you. Work on your physical and mental health. Cultivate your own garden. This makes you a more interesting, well-rounded, and genuinely happy individual. And that is magnetic. When you have a rich, fulfilling life, you don't need someone else to complete you. Be indifferent to the outcome, open to possibility. A Stoic accepts whatever happens. If she eventually reaches out, great. If she doesn't, that's okay too. Your happiness isn't tied to that specific outcome. You've cultivated inner peace. This isn't about playing games. It's about genuinely being detached from a specific result while remaining open to positive possibilities. You are the prize, not the pursuer. Maintain your self-respect and boundaries. Never beg or plead. Never compromise your self-respect for someone else's attention. A Stoic understands that true dignity comes from within. If someone consistently ignores you or disrespects you, your best response is to gracefully remove yourself from situations that diminish you. This isn't about arrogance. It's about knowing your worth. At the Stoic response. Part 3. The profound impact. Why this works. Inspiration and transformation. Now, you might be thinking, is this just a trick to get her attention? Absolutely not. If she does eventually come around, it won't be because you played a game. It will be because she saw a man who is self-possessed, who doesn't chase, who has a rich inner life, and who clearly knows his worth. And here's the beautiful paradox. Even if she never acknowledges you, you still win. Because you haven't sacrificed your peace, your dignity, or your self-respect for someone else's unpredictable behavior. You've grown. You've become more resilient. You've built an unshakable inner fortress of confidence. You've learned that your happiness doesn't reside in another person's approval, but in your own disciplined mind and virtuous actions. This is not about being cold. It's about being robust. It's about taking back control of your emotional landscape. That the Stoic response. Part 4. Call to action and final, powerful message, motivation and engagement. So, the next time she ignores you, or anyone for that matter, remember this. It's not an invitation to chase. It's an invitation to turn inward, to strengthen your foundations, to reclaim your power. Let her ignore you. While she does, you'll be building the life and the man you're destined to be. What specific area of your life will you reinvest in today? Your fitness? Your passion project? Your knowledge? Let me know in the comments below. And if this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more wisdom, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, you are worthy, regardless of external validation. Go out there, live your life with purpose, and master your inner world. That is the true Stoic response. And that is a game changer. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise.